we have EXE going up against Empath. Most of you will recognize Empath, old school COD team, COD1, COD2, now COD4. Let's see if they can bring the same quality of play and sportsmanship that they brought in the other COD series. And for the other side we have EXE. You may not recognize the name, but you might recognize a few of their players. They have Cram, Smack, Oxy, and a few others, Harm. So there's your two teams for tonight. Me personally, I have no experience playing against either one of these teams. I've been a little out of it on the scrimming for this map lately, so I'm not going to be too up to date on their tactics. But if you have any shout-outs, you'll have to send them my way. I'm in IRC #E-rev on the Game Search Network. I'll read them out when there's a low point, or if we have nothing to talk about, we'll go straight to shout-outs. Most likely, we'll get to them at the end of the match. Having a little shout-outs right now in-game, but I'll go ahead and read those later. But I'm going to toss it over to DJ on Unreal to give you a quick map rundown of MP_district. Actually, I think its map name is something different than what it's called, but whatever. Here, take it away, DJ.
This is MP City Streets, as Water said. It's quite a defense-biased map, which is very interesting in this game. There's quite a few more attacking biased, but it does lend to this way because of the crossing area, as you can easily spot everyone crossing to B from a sniper position, as right outside Marine spawn. B-bomb site is a nice wide open map, lots of cars lying around, so there's often a good few set nades and prime nades as well that will go into there, blow up the cars. There's one right next to the bomb as well, which is often used by attacking teams. They tend to set that on fire and then just leave it be, because anyone that comes close to that will know that the car will explode at some point. The main things to watch for here on the map for the defending side is the specific set nades into the little alley where the dumpsters are, the alley that leads straight from the attacking spawn, and of course the set nades into the car park on top of the A site. Those are particularly dangerous if someone spots an early A rush, because you can nade that spot from the middle, you can nade it from the spawn, and of course back of A by the flower bed. As in terms of where there's really significant hotspots are going to be, it's definitely going to be the middle market area. We should see a lot of spec ops action in that area, lots of close quarter fighting, which is going to be really exciting. But at the same time, on the B side, we should see some long-range AK battles, maybe a bit of sniper warfare over at the A-bomb site as well. Unreal, what do you want to tell us about the attacking part of this map?
Well, DJ, like you said, this is quite a defense-biased map. So for the attacking team, we're going to be seeing a lot of B rushes and a lot of rushes into the middle market. But what the attacking team have to watch out for is those early nades. So many times we've watched matches before, and you just see these nades raining down from the Marine side, just picking those op 4 off really early into the game. So they need to watch out for those nades and work their way into the B-bomb as quickly as they can, get the smoke down, get that plant down, and then if they manage to do that, they might actually stand a chance on attack.
Alright, there's your map rundown by DJ on Unreal. So again, a very fast-paced map. You know, some players love this map, others hate it. It's a split map like Pipeline. Some people love it, some people hate it. Very little middle ground on this map, but it is a fast-paced map, something I like. Rounds rarely run down to their final time, and it's also a map that allows players to actually clutch. So 1v3 clutches are not like the most difficult situation on this map. It is very doable. And hopefully we will see a few of those, hopefully successful ones. Right now we are waiting on one player from the Empath side. I'm not sure who that player is, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it back to Unreal and DJ. Give us a roster rundown.
Okay, well for Team EXE we have Zilch, Sama, Harm, Oxy, Cruiser and Cram Smack.
Lining up for Empath tonight, minus their 5th player, is ZZZ, Kilmer, 50 and Hero.
Alright, so right off the bat, I think it's going to be EXE on offense, which is the harder side of this map. You're going to, from most of the competition I've seen so far in the upper tier teams, it's all about defense on this map. From my experience on scrimming this map, it's going to come down to hard defense play, and that's where most of the rounds are going to be exchanged. And any team that's down on offense, don't count them out yet. This is the comeback map. I've seen teams come back from 10-2 deficits, but looks like we may have a 5th player. Actually, maybe not. Looks like just a random player has just joined the server. Not sure how he got the IP. But anyway, if you have shoutouts, send them my way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he is an admin, coming back in with his TGL tags. But may have a few disputes. I'm not sure. Both teams seem pretty set on their sides and the server. But oh, I guess he's just gonna spec. But anyway, enough with my mindless babbling. I'll get to a few shoutouts. DJ, I'm gonna be out game, so when you see that 5th player join, let me know. Alright, right off the bat, we have a shout out here from an e-rev staff member, Wham Bam. Shout out to Team Artifact and to e-rev for allowing me to join their video staff. We're glad to have you on board. You can always use good new video cap. And I have another shout here from iRev Moore, or J Moore. Shout out to X Unit Crew, Do It Mur. I have a shout here. A shout here from Hostage. Shout out to Count It Endless for being the bitch that he is, and to e-rev staff for being so nasty. Thanks, Hostage. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. I have one here from Rexon. Shout out to Empath. Good scrim tonight. Hope we helped your effort tonight. Team Reckless. And here we go, making history. Shout out to me. I guess he just says I love you. I love you too. I have a shout here from my favorite fan. Shout from Char. Water, you're sexy. Heart, you're Cassie. I want to give you a shout out, and a shout out to Team Assist. So that's enough shouts for now. Let's get back in game. And it looks like actually I have we will be playing TGL mode tonight, which is the exact same as all the other leagues, except I think it's almost identical to CEVO, if not. But the only difference between that and Cal, I believe, is ACOG on the sniper, and maybe a few round times. But TGL admin is asking why this is in Cal mode and not TGL mode. Or this is the TGL tournament, and only about halfway done with it. A lot of teams signed up. I believe 271 teams signed up, and it's been going on for a while now. You haven't heard much from it because we haven't gotten to the final round for the tougher tier teams. We're weeding out the weak teams, and soon we'll be getting down to more TGL matches. And keep it tonight and tomorrow. We have a lot of COD4 matches coming up for you guys. I'm just gonna toss it back to DJ and Unreal. You guys want to add anything?
Well, clearly in the American leagues you've got a big difference from us guys in Europe, whereas in your leagues you play a mode we call MR12, where there's 12 rounds per side and the first team to 13 rounds wins. In Europe we play MR10, so there's 20 rounds per map, and you also play 2 maps, so it's first to 21 over 2 maps. So there's a big difference. So for me and DJ, this is a different experience for us. We don't see a lot of MR12 in Europe other than in the big cups and the big tournaments. So this is going to be an exciting game for me to watch personally. I'm really looking out for this Empath team. Well, obviously once they get their 5th player in, I'm quite looking forward to seeing how they do on attack, because obviously it is a defense bias map. If you get those, wow, 7 rounds, 6 rounds on attack, you really stand a fantastic chance of winning this map. So it's going to be the attacking teams that decide this map, I think. It's not going to matter so much on defense. If you get those rounds in on attack, you can really just pull it home on defense, because it's really not that hard, sorry.
As Unreal said, it is a very different experience for us, because in Europe we're a lot more ladder-based. The 2 big ladders in Europe for Call of Duty 4 are clan-based and enemy down, although ESL features as well. But instead of the league system that a lot of you guys use over here, it's much more you challenge your team in the ladder, then you move up and they move down, and that's kind of how you figure out who the best teams are, because obviously if you're on a hot streak, you're going to be gaining points in the ladder, you're going to be near the top. As for the actual in-game setting themselves, we also have where you pick up and carry the bomb. You don't have everyone having the bomb from the start like in COD 2. So it's another very different change from how we play it over in Europe, because you don't have the same situation where if you take down the bomb carrier, communication is very, very important. as to kind of calling out the bomb where you want people to defend, and generally kind of making up a defense on the fly. But as Admiral said, this map is, you know, crucial on attack. If you do well on attack, then the rest of the game is going to be easy for you. If you can only drop a couple of rounds, if you will, while attacking, you know, maybe 5-5, 6-4, you know, 4 rounds in your favour, then on defence it's easy sailing from there. That said, you know, you have had situations in the past where I've played this map and the attacking team has dominated both ways. So it's one of those maps that could go either way, even though it's most likely to be defender biased.
Alright, right now we have an issue. It's a 14-man server. We have a 3-man casting crew tonight. TGL admin, we're just waiting on one player to decide to leave. It's either going to be one of us or... Alright, I guess Juice just giving them a few last-minute words before he drops out, and the last empath player can join. And once that happens, this match will get underway. We're sorry for the late start. It's a little past 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Perfectly in line for our next match will come up. Have to get that to you soon. But let me just go ahead and sub this.
We've actually got a couple of shout-outs from the EU e-rev QuakeNet IRC. Firstly, Kenzo says, Kenzo from Curiosity Gaming likes to give shout-outs to Siles, Fox and Parados, and of course to Vivid Gaming. Zolly also says good luck to DJ and Unreal, and he loves us both. And Johnny Zar also wants to give a shout-out to me and DJ and says good luck with the cast.
Zolly, I love you too. And you too, Johnny, although a little less than Zolly. Well, looks like we've had a round restart to get onto the TGL file, and raw file not installed. So it looks like we're going to be waiting for a little bit longer while they figure out what's going on.
Looks like they're going to play Cal mode, so again, not a big difference. It'll really come down to what the TGL admin has to say. I hope we don't have to drop one of our casters for him, but if it needs to be, we will. And I guess I'll be the one to drop, and I'll just handle shoutouts and whatnot. But just gonna ask him one last time, what's up?
Ooh, and in a breaking development, the Empath's 5th layer has shown up, so we should be ready to roll in a couple of minutes. Looks like players are going to play Cal, so there we go. They just want to get on and play now. So, Walter, you've seen a bit of these teams before. What do you reckon is going to happen to, in terms of match result? Who do you reckon is going to be the guys to watch, and who's going to come out on top?
You're definitely going to want to watch Cram, Smack, and Cruiser. Cruiser definitely, looking at the team for EXE, really, in my opinion, has the most experience of his team, like with higher levels of play. Cram, Smack, again, another player, always a middle tier, upper tier player, so he's always been in the mix. Not sure about the other players. Oh, also, sorry, I almost forgot, Hero over at Empath, old teammate of mine. He's a strong player you're going to want to watch out for, but the entire Empath team definitely has chemistry and experience for their side. So I did drop from the server, so it's going to be a DJ and Unreal show, and I will handle some shoutouts for you guys. So sorry about this, but our new media partners are LeetTube. It's not 1337, but you can go ahead and visit them. They're basically like the YouTube for gaming. Simple way to upload your frag videos or whatever and have it streamed. www.leettube.com.
Yeah, big shout out to LeetTube.com. I only found out about them recently. I've been on their website quite a lot in the last few days, and there's some fantastic videos there, and the quality of the videos is also amazing. And I know the people on Gotfrag are especially happy with LeetTube and posting a lot of videos on there, so keep it up, guys.
I think it's a great idea, really do.
News just in, Empath's 5th player has actually connected now. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up, including myself. Just waiting for Junel, and we are starting. So the first round in this TGL match just about to get underway. We have Empath versus EXE, with EXE on defense, Empath on offense. Remember, they need to watch out for those early nades and try and get into B-bomb, if that is their plan, as quickly as possible and get that bomb down. But it does actually look like they're going A towards the car park. So again, they're blowing the barrels up and the cars up by themselves. The cars have gone. Empath have taken two early kills, from EXE Harm, a double nade there onto 50 and Hero. That leaves only 3 men left for Empath. Smoke has gone down outside car park. We've got Cramsmack in the windows with the sniper, just looking out into that car park there, trying to get another early pick. He's seen Fetol, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, he's going to be Fetol from today, and the bomb has actually gone down onto A. Cruiser has taken down Kilmer, who was the bomb planter, so it leaves only 2 men left for Empath. That's ZZZ and Fetol, our newfound hero. Smoke's gone down on the bomb. Someone is trying to defuse. Heavy fire coming in now. Fetol takes down Cruiser. Cramsmack is in at the bomb. He spotted Fetol and tried to take him out with the barrel. Doesn't manage to do so. So Fetol is now the only man remaining for Empath. 1v3 situation, and Zilch actually takes him down. So that EXE are actually going to manage to take down this first round. That was quite a quick round there, and totally against what I thought was going to happen. I thought there was going to be a big B rush, especially for the first round, but no, they've gone A, and this round has gone EXE's way, and it didn't actually look too hard for EXE, don't you think, DJ?
That seemed to be quite a simple round for them. I mean, the cards are definitely on the table there. A rush in the first round, go straight through the car park, take out the cars, wham bam, thank you man, the plant's down, but unfortunately got defused. So it looks like we're starting out again. They're going for the A rush again, taking out the cars again. Looks like the EXE are responding. Nice nade from Cruiser there, taking out Hero, and I think it's Pharaoh, so he's supposed to pronounce it, but that's what I'm going to go for. I think that's an R. Cramsmack takes out Empath with a car. That's going to be gutting. He's not going to be happy with that. Kilmer goes into Cruiser, he sneaks up the middle alley, but Oxy is in the spawn, watching everyone's back. Good anchor play there by Oxy. Another very quick round again, 2-0 up in the favour of EXE.
Yeah, again, those early nades really paying dividends there for EXE. Both rounds there, they've got heavy nade kills onto Empath, and you've got to be thinking, if you're on that Empath event now, you've got to be thinking to change your strat, because the A rush is clearly not working. They need to be able to push into B. But once again, they're going to be pushing A. Smoke's gone down, the barrels have exploded, and so have the cars. They've avoided the nades this round, but EXE have come in with 2 early frags, first with Cruiser, and then with Cramsmack with the sniper. Smoke's gone down on A bomb. EXE Harm is actually pushed up onto the stairs. He's just waiting for Empath to push through. He sees Hero and takes him out, but no, Hero takes him out with a 74U. That was, wow. He really shouldn't have died there. That should have been an easy kill there for Hero. But no, Empath are now in on a bomb. The bomb is going down. Hero's going to be the one that plants it. Only 3 men remaining for EXE versus 2 men for Empath. That's Fetol and ZZZ, who is actually sitting back at spawn, waiting for EXE to flank. It doesn't look like EXE are actually going to flank. Let's just have a look around, see where everyone is. Cruiser is just hanging around in mid-market. ZZZ is now moving into the stairs with the M4 with a red dot sight. Cruiser now actually coming back behind Empath. Empath Fetol takes down Oxy. Cruiser's making a move now. He's coming back into the car park. Fetol was actually pushed all along back B. He's going to try and get around the back of B, maybe get an extra frag in before they plant that bomb. But no, ZZZ's going to go for it. He's in at a bomb. And Cruiser takes him down, and Zilch takes down Fetol with the M16 as well. So 3-0 in favour of EXE. DJ, it does look like they're not having a lot of problems defending these bombs.
Well, as we said earlier, this is a very easy map to defend, so it's what you expect, but special props that round for Cruiser. He was round by the A-bomb side arch. He read the early rusher, took him down cleanly, took down the bomb carrier, and then when it came to the end of the round, he had a nice flanking manoeuvre, took the guy in the side, and secured the round for the team. It's brilliant play by him there. Again, we see an A-smoke and an A-rushing from Empath. It seems that this is obviously their favoured bomb sites. They do have some tac nades going in, but no results from them. Cruiser again, taking down the early rusher. He's thought he would have learned from last round. Oh, but he's taken down by Hero, who read the rush in from the A-arch, and very well done. Crossfire coming in now from the A-arch. There's also a sniper up, taking down 50. Cramsmack with a lovely scope shot there. And pistols fell! Oh, beautiful play by Cramsmack. He's truly earning his paycheck today. Now, 2-on-4 situation in favour of EXE. Hero is pinned in the site, 3 people around him. If he can get any magic out, if he doesn't, Harm takes him down. Could have been a chance there, but there wasn't. There's just one person left now. ZZZ is the only person left on Empath's side, and he gets taken down by Cram Smack while cooking a nade. Lovely shot again. Cram Smack, 7-1 up. Absolutely top fragging by that man.
Definitely, three kills that round for Cram Smack, and leaves EXE 4 rounds to 0 up. And you really have to be thinking, Empath really need to change their strat, because the A rush really isn't working for them. But they are sticking with it, and yet again they are pushing A. They are, however, managing to avoid these early nades that cost them so dearly in the first 2 rounds. But they're not managing to get this bomb down and to defend it successfully. Cram Smack is just ruling the whole match at the moment with that sniper. And as I speak, Empath have actually decided to fake A and push B. They're going quite slow though, and EXE actually have a couple of men in B. They've got Harm just waiting in the market there for someone to push. He doesn't see anyone, so he's going to push back to A. ZZZ at the top of market, looking down where Harm just was. He doesn't see him, so Harm's gone round the corner. Empath actually planting A now. Hero takes out Harm with the 74U. EXE Zilchama comes in with 2 big frags, glue 1 headshot onto ZZZ. 50 answers straight back with a headshot onto Cruiser himself with the M4. Hero takes out Oxy in the mid-market with the 74U. He's going to put the bomb down now. Zilchama, the only man remaining for EXE, hasn't yet had a death, but 50 takes him down with another headshot. Maybe this is the turn in the result, DJ. 4-1 to EXE.
Well, Empath clearly needed to shake up their strats to get a result, and they did, and they got a result. It's just what they needed. But whether or not they can get a roll now, get some momentum to kind of return over the EXE dominance will yet to be seen. Hopefully, they'll shake it up and go differently. But nope, they've rushed out into the A car park again, taking out the cars. Looks like 4 of them are going in there, while one's pushing middle again. And Kilmer takes out Cruiser by the A. Nice frag there. Well read. Cruz has done the same thing, and eventually he was going to get caught out. Harm, however, responds, takes out 50, but Farrell nicely backing up 50, takes out Harm there. Bomb goes down now. It's a 4-on-3 situation in favour of Empath here. Might get another result despite doing the same strategy again. 50 seconds there on the clock, and Cram Smack is at the back, sniping, covering A. Watches a teammate get taken him down, but doesn't do anything about it. He's got clearly the bomb on his mind. Oh, and Hero takes him down as he tries to sneak forward. Interesting spot there by Hero, very good. Goes well again as he takes down Zilchama, pulling back the round. Well played to Hero there, he had a very good round. Great cover of the bomb, well read the enemy's movements as well.
I'm actually quite surprised at EXE that round. I mean, the round before that, the A rush actually worked for Empath. I was expecting EXE to sort of fortify A bomb that round. They really didn't. They just sent their sniper and 1 more guy to A, which really isn't enough if A gets rushed. They need to have maybe an extra person going into A, and maybe rotating round if he finds out that Empath don't go A. But again, they're just sticking with the 2-minute A. And the early frags coming in, Empath are 2 men down, but they've also managed to take down 2 of EXE. They're in the A-bomb, smoke is down. 50 takes down Cruiser there with the M4, that was nice. Bomb goes down, Hero's the man planting it. Zilchama takes him down with the M16 though, and he takes down 50 as well. Fantastic there by Zilchama. ZZZ, the last man remaining for Empath. He's yet to rack up a kill, but maybe this is his moment of glory. 1v2. Nice clutch situation here for Zilchama. He's moving into the A-bomb as we speak. Oxy is in mid-market looking out back towards their spawn to see if ZZZ is going to flank back to B, but no, ZZZ in the market. He's just walked straight past Oxy. He's coming out the back of market now into the B road where Zilchama is perched. If he looks to his right as soon as he comes out, he might be able to take him down. Let's have a look, see if he manages it. He sees him with the 74. He takes him down. It's given his position away. Oxy now managing to, he's going to try and flank back and stop that plant going down. ZZZ is actually trying to push the A-bomb. He's in the window room now. Oxy's heard him though. He knows he's there, so he's just got to sit back and wait for that time to tick down. He knows how long it takes to plant, so if he just plays to the clock, and yes, he does it fantastically. ZZZ goes down there. 5-2 for EXE now.
It's well played by Oxy there. He did read that situation very well. Won the crucial one-on-one while defending. That was going to be a moment of joy for him, I think. That was well-deserved point to Oxy there. Although I have to say, welcome to the scoreboard, ZZ. That was a nice rack. Okay, so we're starting going now into next round. Again, the A-Rush doing the same thing every round. Doesn't look to be they're shaking anything up, taking their time avoiding names, but Harm takes down 50 with a car. It seems that EXE are really using cars to their favour. There's different strategy now as Harm and Cramsmack have rushed up to the Archer, putting some fire onto him. Cruiser takes down Empath. Lovely long-range kill there. Cramsmack into Hero. Quick round there by EXE as they pushed up Team Ace.
Yeah, that was a fantastic round for EXE. That was exactly what I was talking about the other round. They've changed their defensive strat to suit Empath's attacking strategy. They know they're going to push A every round, so what they did then was rush two people straight through market, get them right in behind them, and it worked dividends for them. They took them out so easily. Empath again rushing A. They've avoided the nades again. They're going to push straight in. Just as I say that, Cramsmack takes down 150 with a nice nade into the car park. And then takes down Hero with the M4. Sorry. Harm comes in with another frag on Kilmer. That leaves just two Empath players remaining in this round. Fito and ZZZ, the two bottom fraggers for Empath. They need to pull out something big. Zero-Sama comes in with a frag with the M16 on ZZZ, and that leaves Fito trapped in arches, and Harm is going to take him down with the MP5. 7-2 now. You really have to start worrying for this Empath team that they're just not being versatile in their attacking strategy, and EXE have really cottoned onto this, and they're just playing exactly to Empath's weakness. They're getting in behind them, they're nading them at the start. Empath really need to change things up here.
And as you say that, it looks like they're going for a B in middle rush here. Tac nades go in, don't get any kills. Well avoided there by Empath. I have to say that was exactly what I wanted to see, but Oxy takes down Hero there, which is their team's top fragger. Now 5-on-4 situation, slow down a little bit. Kilmer's watching the A archer and got two pushing into the top B house, and ZZZ is in the B archer. But Zero-Sama is there, M16ing well into top A where Farrell's putting fire onto it. Oxy's also there backing up. Kilmer takes down Harm right in the middle market area, but looks like he got 3 over from EXE as the bomb goes down. 60 seconds on the time. Empath have spread out, the 4 of them remaining, into the back B buildings and the garage, and of course the top B building as well. ZZZ on Cruiser, 50 Cramsmack, ZZZ, double kills, Zero-Sama and Oxy. What a round, they needed that so badly. Going into 7-3 now in favour of EXE, that was a round that they really needed to win.
That was a fantastic round there for Empath. They did exactly what we said. They needed to change up their strat, and they did exactly that and took the round big time. They got that bomb down at B really quick. That is exactly what they need to start doing. Get the smoke down at B, get into B as quick as possible, avoid those nades, and just sit back and defend the bomb. And they did it fantastically there. ZZZ having a fantastic round for Empath that round, coming in with 3 big frags, and it looks like they're going to go B again. They've already got into market, and Fito is actually going straight through market and trying to get in behind EXE. What he doesn't know is Cruiser's waiting for him just up those stairs. They've actually just walked straight past each other. Oh, he sees it. Cruiser takes down ZZZ. Fito answers straight back with a kill on Harm with the 74U. Cruiser is now sat in the market just waiting for those Empath players to come to him, which is a good strat, because if you don't when you're up in numbers, you don't want to start rushing people, because that's how you start getting clutched. He's firing now. Cruiser going in. Is he going to... Oh, Hero takes him down with the deagle. Cramsmack answers straight back with a kill on Fito. That leaves Hero, Empath's top fragger, up against 3 EXE players, and Cramsmack is just going to take him straight down with the M4, and it leaves EXE 8 rounds to 3 up. You've got to think now, if Empath can get this last round in this half, they do still stand a chance in this map, don't you think, DJ?
Oh, definitely. It's all about how many rounds you pull on attack here. You know, you have a good attacking strategy and you can get a couple of rounds, then hopefully the defence will fall in place for you and it'll be a nice easy map to go for. But of course, you know, it can still go either way. You never know that EXE might have a killing attacking strategy, and they might completely dominate. Fito there with a double kill on Zero-Sama with a nade and Cruiser. Oxy, oh, what a nade! Double kill there, straight into the alley, wasting Hero and ZZZ there. What a kill! Whereas now it looks like we've got 50 left on Empath versus 3. Possible 3-man clutch situation here from Empath's bottom fragger. Could easily reverse that situation, as there's only two kills separating him and Kilmer. Oh, in fact, Kilmer's on a similar number of frags, so could be all change in the Empath table here. As you look at what he's doing, he's peeking out a B-bomb now. He's taking his time. He's got a minute 15 left. So he's taking his time, he's checking around, looking at the people there, because he knows that people have been sitting at the back of B for the entire game. Of course, EXE are still over at A and covering in the middle arch. Oxy's taken up an interesting position in the B stand, just watching the middle arches while 50's creeping around behind him, not making a move. Crown's back now, it's clearly registering, he's taking fire, puts some rounds into him, doesn't get the kill but gets attacks. Oh! And he wallbangs 50! What a deagle! That was absolutely glorious, winning the round in style there. Cramsmack, the top fragger, 13-5 there. Followed up closely with Cruiser on 12. And the other big fragger, of course, is Harm with 10-7, all on EXE's teams, although a special mention must go to Empath. Hero, who is the only fragger on their team that has broken even with 10 kills and 10 deaths.
That was a fantastic kill there by Cramsmack. Water, have we got any more shout-outs in IRC?
Well, let's go ahead and take a look. I have a shout-out here from Johnny, over XR. I believe he's one of the hero casters as well. He has a good stuff casting to Unreal and DJ. Get tuned in on Monday and Tuesday for our first proper EU cast with myself. That's Johnny. Also a shout out to all the e-rev guys for making this shiz happen, and everyone's IRC giving out the comment. I have to add to that good activity on IRC. That's what I like to see, guys. I have a shout here from Clutch Twitch. Shout out to my team, Clutch Impact. Good luck tonight. I have a shout here from Going Live, Nabosco. We have a shout out to Lost Profits on the Pound Lost Profits on Game Surge. LLP, Go Hero. I have a shout out here from Firebird. Shout out to you for being the best shoutcast website out there. And I think that's about it. Let me cycle through these. Here we go. Shout out to Envy. Shout from Wiggle. Shout out to Envy. You better drop 30 tonight versus Delta Force Revolution or you're cut. And shout out here from Sorrow. Shout out to Team EXE from Sorrow. None of you are real. I also have a little note. Let me go ahead. There are more matches tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and read those out for you. Tonight, coming up, we have Exit Wound versus Revolution X.
I hate to interrupt you there, Water, but we've gone back live into the game, and it's now it's 2-on-2 situation now. Cruiser and Oxy taking on Foul and 50. Only 30 seconds left as Oxy gets a frag down on Foul. Empath takes down Cruiser. Empath 50 takes down Cruiser even to be a 1-on-1 situation. 20 seconds going. Oxy has to get a result here and really kind of push the situation in the favour of EXE as they move on to the attacking side. Looks like they're sneaking around. 50's moving over to B, but doesn't make it in time. Oxy gets the bomb down and then takes down 50 with a nice MP5 red dot frag there. Wow.
Yeah.
Well played by Oxy.
Oxy coming up big for EXE there, shut it down 1v1. That was fantastic play, especially the attacking side. EXE now, they really took that round quite slow. First with quite a big push into A, and then they managed to rotate around to B when they saw A wasn't happening for them. So that was a good attacking strat for them. Nice and versatile. That's what we like to see in e-rev. In and out for the next round. No early nade kills this round, which is always good to see. They're managing to avoid those early nades, which is good for the team. We've got Empath. I can only see one Empath player in A, which might actually turn out to be suicide for them. Oh, sorry, Kilmer is lurking around the corner in Arches. Oxy takes out ZZZ. That was one of the two players in A. Smoke has gone down in A, and EXE are pushing through in force now. Smoke everywhere. Can't see a thing. The bomb is going down. Kilmer takes down the planter. Cruiser. Harmonts straight back with the kill on 50. Cruiser in a world of pain now. He's had to pull back out two arches. Bomb is going down again, and Harm takes him down from top arches, leaving Hero and Fetol, the only two remaining players. Scratch that. Fetol's been taken down by Harm. Hero answers straight back with the 74 kill onto Harm, leaving Hero on his own against 3 EXE players. And he comes in with big frag on Oxy there, leaving it 2-man clutch now he needs. We're all rooting for Hero here. He's a top frag for Empath. If anyone could do it on the Empath side, it's Hero. So we're going to look to see what he's going to do. He's pushing straight through arches. He knows someone's top arches. Oh, he gets taken down from the car park. That was unlucky there, Hero. His team really did fall to parts around him, leaving him the last man standing. Empath really need to sort out their defensive strat. They're all over the place at the moment, and they're just letting EXE rush straight into A unanswered. They really need to sort that out and take them out as early as they can before Empath get get a hand in on A and set their tent up.
Oh, definitely. The thing that was really crucial there was Cruiser just pushed straight through A while the smoke was down. Pretty much walked past Oxy to go up top, and then came back down and took a heavy frag at the guy that was watching. Looks as if we've got early 2 double kills from EXE. Zilchhammer on Hero there. Nice M16 kill, seems to be the weapon of choice. Kilmer answers, takes down Cruiser. They hear a plant going down. Today is it a B? I don't know, I'm in the middle of the map. Oxy, plants down, B bomb site it looks like. Let's switch over to there and see what's going on. We've got someone's on the wall spot. Zilchhammer has actually climbed up on top of the B arches and is looking down into middle market. Cramsmack is covering up top and takes down ZZZ as he tries to come around the corner on his own. So it's like Kilmer on his own now gets taken down by Zilchhammer from that top spot. Another very quick round from EXE who've racked up 3 quick rounds on attack here. Looking like a very one-sided match and probably going to be over next round or 2.
Yeah, completely. EXE are just running away with this. Their attacking strategies are fantastic. They're really throwing it, keeping Empath guessing at every round. Then EXE now on match point, 12-3 up, and we're going to see if they can pull it away in this round to leave them 13-3 with the match. They're pushing into A heavy again, and once again I don't see a single Empath player in A. Kilmer's come into Arches, but he's taken down by Harm because EXE were already in the bomb by the time Empath got there. ZZZ is sat actually on the balcony. He manages to take down... He doesn't take down anyone, sorry. Someone else on his team done it. Only one Empath player now. That is ZZZ. The bomb is down at A. Harm is just sitting inside window room with Zilchhammer in Arches. He sees ZZZ, but ZZZ comes out on top, leaving it 1-on-1. Harm in windows. The smoke is down. ZZZ has actually faked that. Baited Harm out. Is he going to take him down? No! Harm comes up big for EXE, takes the match, takes the round, and wow, fantastic game there for EXE. Maybe not so much so for Empath, but you have to really analyse that match and think, EXE, maybe they're a force to be reckoned with, but their tactics there, they can go a long way in COD 4, don't you think, DJ?
I have to say, from what I saw today, I was very impressed with the communication and teamwork that EXE did display. They were able to quickly shake up their strategies. They, showed good variation on attack. They were good on defense as well, and didn't really give Empath any room to maneuver, particularly when they were attacking an A. And even when Empath did get on some kind of a roll, they still shot them out very nicely. But it has to be said, much kudos to the big fraggers of Cramsmack and Cruiser, who were very, very influential there for EXE getting some big rounds. Oxy's 1 versus 1 work was also very, very good. It was just unfortunate that ZZZ, despite being very close to be pulling up a last minute clutch to keep them in the game, didn't unfortunately be able to do it. Wasn't unfortunately able to do it. I lost my English there. It looks like we're out of the game now.
Any last minute shout outs from my IC Water?
Yeah, we have a few here. I have a shout from Enzo from the Euro side. John sent them over to me. Shout out to Unreal. Tell him sorry for crying. So I guess you know what's up with that. I have another shout here from Enzo. Shout out to Unreal. Tell him sorry for crying and tell them they're doing a great job. So that's to both of you. I have a shout here from Talk Tech Joey Pro. Shout out to Pound Talk Tech. Thanks e-rev for your support. I have another shout here from Sorrow. Shout out to EXE. You're all uglier than ever. Kudos. And one last minute thing. Upcoming matches tonight. After this match, we have Exit Wound versus Revolution X Sports 8:30 Eastern. Frag Dominant versus Powerhouse at 9:30 Eastern. Be First vs Final Destination at 10:30 Eastern, and Madcast vs Parabellum at 11:15 Eastern. That's all tonight, all in a row. So if you have nothing to do tonight, just sit down and watch non-stop COD 4 casting. And I'd like to give a shout out for myself to you guys. Great cast tonight. You did a fantastic job. As always, shout out to Mayday for video casting. Mayday video casting top notch. And guys, one of their first casts. As always, as all e-rev employees will, they'll get better, and see you guys going far. But if you guys want to just say your goodbyes, and we'll shut off the stream.
Yeah, thanks Water for the opportunity, and of course to e-rev. We had a fantastic time tonight, and I hope to see a lot more of you in the future.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to cast, and obviously thank you to EXE and Empath for giving us an entertaining if a little one-sided game, and obviously well done to EXE for pulling that away. You really did deserve the round, and Empath, better luck next time.
Alright, good job.
Whew. So how'd that go?
My throat hurts. I'm told we were a little bit loud.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
were
apparently-
really loud. It was, I guess I wasn't listening to you over the stream, so I couldn't. I guess your in-game action and what you're saying is just a little loud. It honestly, it's not a big deal. It was only like literally only 3 people complained about it. Everyone else liked you guys casting, so I mean, you had something like 250 viewers, I think. But good casts, and I'm gonna be tuning in for your Euro casts when you do them.
I'll tell you what, guys, that was good stuff.
Okay. Mayday, you know you're casting in the dedicated now, right? You're gonna cast off the dedicated now. Instead of Prime. Stream 4.
It's all set up on stream 4 for you.
Hey, you do. I'll give it to you again.
Unreal.
Huh?
What am I going to be speaking with?
Flash. I mean, not Flash, sorry. With Adobe. I mean, not Adobe, fuck. The Windows Media Encoder. We're just gonna use it on our dedicated. I wanna see how it runs. Yeah, you can set up a Wirecast. That's what I mean. Didn't we did this already, like last night, don't you remember? Or early this morning. Yeah. You're gonna push the server. Alright.